Welcome back to the Center of Podcast. I got Quinn to my right.
What's up?
Mark to my left.
Hey.
A lot of enthusiasm today at the Center of Podcast, as you can tell. These guys are just full of energy today.
What's that dick shit I'm talking
I
about?
have a reason.
Alright, and I'll continue to be. No, you don't, Mark.
Yes, I do.
You're not the first man ever to be sick, Mark.
Okay, you
The
don't
people
understand.
come here every. I've been sick before. I understand.
No, you don't understand the level of sick that I'm on. Terrible for the
Boy,
past
I was
2
here
days.
whenever the wind hit my body when I was sick, and I was here. Remember this cold ass house that I was in when I was sick? This house. Remember that? Whenever that shit would turn on, that wind hit my neck, and I was just like, somebody's dead in me. Remember that? Okay, that's
I mean, everybody suck it up and be happy for these people for at least 30 minutes.
Like my level of hearing right now is like half. So, speak up.
Speak up.
I was yelling like.
When I yelled, you got mad at me. It was like, you're up here, bring it down.
Because you were being smart. That's what I was talking
Alright, so this week we're gonna talk about what Quinn wanted to talk about last week, but we didn't because we already had something else planned, so we're just gonna do it this week. It's kind of a follow-up to the last one, which was shitty. Do you wanna tell them?
Crack my shit, my guy. Dead ass.
Was shitty or like funny news titles, oh shit. And we did that, and then Quinn was like, ooh, I wanna do tattoos, but I'm like, next week. And now here we are. So we just gonna make fun of funny tattoos off of Reddit.
I don't know what his face.
He's really sticking
I thought that was
he's
like-
really sticking to the be happy thing. he's more scaring people with it.
I don't know. Like,
You're scaring the children. Stop.
I'm trying, but y'all keep looking at me.
Okay. So yeah, tattoos. Quinn, we all know that you're very well attached to tattoos. As last week we talked about Slowpoke Rodriguez
Yes.
and Simba, you know. But you know your dad got the upgrade. He went from Simba to, you know, powerful lion.
Oh yeah, so
Still-
it was a cover up, by the way, guys.
Now we're still waiting on Slowpoke Rodriguez to become fucking.
I told him, I said,
Master
did
Splinter.
y'all? That's what I told him. I told him that. I was like, what can he give me an upgrade to? And I was like, yo, you might as well just get Master Splinter on there. He's like, why? I was like, oh. So now so we out here correct.
I said, why the fuck would I do that?
We out here covering up Simba, but okay,
Well, never mind.
Slowpoke Rodriguez gotta stay Slowpoke Rodriguez forever.
Orale.
Like damn, you know it hurts. Sometimes you gotta say you're fine, but you're not fine.
It's alright.
He gonna get fucking.
You know this one, you put that in all like it's over, black and white. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, he gonna get a fucking ferret on his forearm. Cover up Slowpoke
It's all the
Rodriguez.
ferret to you? No, but yeah. But I was like, why would I do that? And I was like, you know, because it'll be an upgrade. And he's like, nah. I was like, okay.
He's like, you got upgrade money.
Okay. I was, oh my god! When he showed me his stamp. Oh my god! Yeah, but I hit up the bull that did his tat in DMs on Instagram. I was like, yo, good job on my dad's tat. I said, but can
He
you?
was like, you couldn't have done his forearm.
I was like, can you convince him to do the forearm now and cover up the tattoo?
What he said.
Damn.
He said, fuck out of here, that ain't your pops.
He told me he
I don't give a fuck.
He told me he don't got no kids.
Bull hit me up and was like, oh, you told me to get this shit lasered off, lady. Okay.
He told me right after this tattoo, he was going right to the laser joint, take this shit off.
Okay.
You know what that joke got me cracking up? And then the oh my god! And then, yo, you and your snorting dog. It's been like this.
Because you do this shit perfect. Oh my god! Wow!
That John and then
Where do people be finding these videos? Because they got that one together when you picture them machete.
it's all like African, like
Yeah.
but,
Oh my god!
both this blaze. Oh man, the machete. Oh my god!
Really sad. There's
You know
an
what?
actual
Did you-
story about
did
that
you see
whole
it?
thing. Yeah, it was.
Is it the one that his parents died or
No,
something?
no,
his dad
Pops
stole
took
like
all his-
like all his life savings.
Oh,
Because he was like a young boy doing all this like
He's like, oh my
going out onto the
God.
streets and doing all this like shit to like raise money. Basically, like he would do like a lemonade stand type shit. Like he was doing all shit like that, having all this money, and then his pops like took his money and left.
Yeah, and it was him and another young boy just
Yeah,
they
This is what we should
opened up the
look
chest. They were just like,
This is why we shouldn't look up backstories on like. This is why we shouldn't look up backstories on Vines and shit, because that shit's really sad.
yeah. And then the oh my God one they linked the movie to it. I was like, I'm not watching the shitty.
Why are you running? Why are you running? Ah!
What was that one? I forgot. It was something.
It was a movie. So I saw it. It was like the whole joint.
Was it a
on
movie
YouTube.
But
or
the
a TV
context.
show?
Oh, they were getting chased, and then it was like
Yeah.
or they were walking.
Two Johns walking.
Yeah.
They were walking, and then some guy in a car pulled up, and they knew the guy, so they started running. It's like, why are you running?
And then she could have dealt with the one bull. It was like a random ass dude hiding in the bushes. So like, why you choose
It
your
looked,
bull?
it looked like the bull. You remember the meme was the bull like on the phone, looked like snitching on somebody. It looks like that same bull. But I was gonna say the John on Twitter get me cracking up now is the mannequins with do rags.
Oh,
It was like there's one that was like oh Big Sean. It was like
yeah. Did you
and
see what they
Janae-
saying on Twitter?
He's like yeah they wild and they just lay back down.
Really well.
Speaking of that, yo, Big Sean, good job. I was scared. Like I was the first one. I was like yo guys like Black China again. I don't know why. Her fake ass.
Boy hit me up when I was going to work. He was like, y'all. And it was funny because we had just talked about Big Sean that day and was praising him. And like, because we was talking about, all right, so backstory. Real quick.
Don't use exact names, but yeah, go ahead.
Music day.
You see him posted on his story the one that he posted that video that I sent y'all?
I look a lot of bad bitches that work at Little Caesars on there. We go.
That John? He posted it and I was like, yo, you wild.
Anyway, so backstory, we just talking about how like bad bitches be mad bad bitches and that they should be treated like good and like
should be
princesses
they should
and
be
queens.
cherished. My
And
fellow queens out there.
all y'all queens need to be cherished correctly, but y'all get with them fuck boys who break your hearts and not
They be the
understand it.
ugliest bull and then they cheat on you with the ugliest girl. And I just like, yo, what are you doing?
But that's the y'all, that's the y'all. Listen, I'm gonna let you do you, baby. I'm gonna let you be great. But I'm just
I mean,
saying.
like, you could get an ugly bull like us. we just won't cheat on you. You know, that's the
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, baby girl.
It's more of a
Listen.
commitment.
we understand that we ugly and it's just like we don't cherish
Baby
you.
girl, the only time we're not texting you is when we playing Fortnite Squad.
When he not texting you,
It's a problem.
he teaming her with the squad somehow.
Because, honey, let me tell you something. He don't work. Okay?
He got too much free time to cheat on you.
Mm-hmm.
Get somebody who's just gonna be stuck at
I know you
some
tired.
job all day.
Baby, I know you
That's
tired.
why or writing, either one. More specifically.
Baby, I know you're tired. I know your feet hurt. You working 8
We
hours.
tired. Working on night shifts.
I am tired. I'm tired right now.
What am I gonna do in November? It's like,
Hey, it's past November. So listen, my girl, you deserve to be cherished.
so we were saying that happened and like Big Sean got Janae and then it was like, oh look at that, like she's a pretty girl, she got cheated on by Black China and it was like,
Yeah, we was just like, I was on my way to work. I was like, niggas ain't shit. I don't care, I'm a nigga. Niggas ain't shit.
Cause like yeah, Big China's thick, but she fake thick. Janae not thick, but she's still bad as hell. You don't gotta be thick to be bad. You can just work with what you got and still be fine. You carry yourself.
Jenna ain't going thick, but yo, when she talk, it's like an angel was coming down from heaven.
You ever watch Talk Show? I'm a link Talk Show. That shit. Mark, no, I be watching that. I'm like, yo, damn, like, keep talking to me.
We saw the video with her. It was with the two little bulls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was explaining shit to them. Like, yo,
He's
like
like,
that's her talking to our kids. You know, it's great. She explaining them shit. What? Go ahead, say some shit. She gonna have
no,
my kids somehow.
no. One of the questions a kid asked.
Gotta worry about somebody.
So that was a little thing. All right, tattoos. Let's get into this. And would y'all get some? I know you would get some tattoos. You almost got a tattoo.
I almost did, but not that I bitched out. I just didn't have breath for
I
it.
can't remember.
I'm kind of glad I didn't have breath for it because the tat I was gonna get was stupid as shit. So
Which one was it? The,
peace, love, positivity.
oh yeah, and then you say something up.
Well, it wasn't like the way I was gonna get it made it look dumb.
You
Like
on your forehead.
no, not where I was gonna get it, the way I was gonna get it, but like yeah, I was gonna get it like right here, forearm. Now I know what to get here.
What?
Speedy Gonzalez, fuck
Upgrade.
upgrade
I
because
just put on the other one. No, you
why
gotta get slowpoke in the master
I'm like, why you got a whole sleeve of mice and shit? Niggas don't think I'm a rat. I'm
All
like,
these mobsters don't go fuck with you.
right. Everybody down Second Street gonna think I'm suspect.
Can't tell this nigga shit.
And was you gonna get a bear on like your chest or your back?
I still want that. I still want to get a bear, like a grizzly bear.
Why a bear?
Yeah, why?
Because I feel like I represent a bear. Like, you see, like,
You just wanna say
I am a bear.
That's my-
In all ways except physical. Yeah.
in all forms except physical, I am a wolf. But I think like when you see a bear chilling, like no one fucking with the bear. As soon as you fuck with the bear,
You
he's
just
like,
scream louder than that.
bitch, where you going in my forest? Like that's when
That's
he,
how they sound.
Yeah, when he growls and shit. Huh?
So then you get bigger than that, and then it gets scary.
And
Yeah.
you don't because you realize you're a 6 foot and not an 8 foot bear.
Yeah, exactly. Not a fucking 1 ton bear and shit. These niggas like you. I'm basing this off Red Dead Redemption. This is all my facts say, you know. But
These are my sources.
sources Red Dead.
You can check if you want, but don't need to.
Funny story. One time I was getting chased by a bear in Red Dead, and I had
I'm like, yo, how are you here right now?
yo. I was bitching. I was like no, and I was like digging in. And I have no guns. So like I just turned. I had throwing knives though. So I turned around. I was like, this shit headshot killed him. I was like. What?
I feel like that would not kill a bear. Or like,
I know it wouldn't. Like, yo, it happened in Red Dead, and I was like, this shit. I was like, yo. I was like, no.
the bear fucking catches it.
He just gets back up.
The bear's like,
But yeah, so
I straight shut
no, like
like a kung fu bear. Fuck out of here.
like I was thinking, like a bear basically is. It's chilling. It minds its business. It does what it does. You know what I'm saying? It's chilling. But as soon as someone goes near it or like it thinks you're a threat, it gets big. Like if you bother it, gets big and angry. He or she, you know.
Is it you gonna get a guy bear or a real bear?
You know, mine's gonna be
You gonna draw
whatever it wants to be.
You're gonna make sure like yo, make sure you tattoo a dick on that bear.
We're gonna get the whole fucking bear. Jesus.
I feel like saying it's like walking. It's like make sure you just show a little bit of.
You like the tip right here.
Like California bears, like make sure you show a little bit of peen.
Right. But no, I'll just like that's me.
You get it finished, and then you get the cubs on the right titty. You have kids, like each time you get a kid, do a cub. Or do the Charmin
Fucking
bears.
is the Brownstein Bears.
The Bernstein or Bernstein?
I forget now.
No,
I thought it was
you
Brown.
ever seen that?
What? Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought it was like an actual question, but what is
No,
it?
I am saying, you know the books like the Bernstein
Yeah.
Bears, but there's like the Mandela effect where there's books published of the Bernstein Bears, whereas the Bernstein Bears with an A instead of an E. So now they're saying the Mandela effect like overlapped this, and now we call it two different things.
Oh shit.
Is this another
So
episode
what's the
where I
Mandela
show
effect?
you guys another like weird thing y'all never heard
All
of?
right, next episode, the Mandela effect. What the fuck is that? I never
I'll
heard
show
it.
you after because last time was the Wizard of Oz thing. Now it's the Bernstein.
Stop! I don't even like thinking about the Wizard of Oz after that. Like, this just so scares me.
Yeah, we'll show you. I'll show you something or send it to you in a second.
Yo, you should like one of these days, you know, like the Fight Club, how like one little snippet you see Tyler Durden, like one little frame. You should do like one frame here to the swinging body. Anyway,
There's a what?
the one frame be the swinging body from Wizard of Oz. Just freak people out.
Oh.
Somebody just, what the fuck was that? Replay. Niggas do hold the spacebar down just to see.
That was gonna be like, did you see that? Like,
Yeah.
because like the fucking backdrop actually was kind of like realistic. So we were like, oh well, did you guys see that? There's a guy hanging in the back of a Cetera podcast. And there's like the eerie music. And there's that one channel with like 100 subscribers that gets a million.
Yes. Alright, so yeah, back to why I wanted the bear.
So you gotta get the Charmin bears.
Yeah, exactly. No, because I just feel like, you know, I'm not a fighter. I'm not like
He's a lover.
basically like, you know, I'm a big fluffy bear, you know, and I do snap.
Charmin bear.
I do snap. If this guy, can, this is dick shit I'm talking about today. So I just feel like that bear represents me because I'm not like a guy who always wants to fight people. I'm not always looking for a problem, but you know, if you fuck with me, I will suck your dick.
What?
Took a turn I did not expect, huh?
Right.
I gotta take my hat off.
Why?
I don't know, it's bothering me.
So yeah. That's get your okay. Was that like part of your? I'm not even gonna get into it.
What?
Yeah, tattoos. For me, like I don't care, but like I'm not against tattoos. Like I'll get one. I just don't know. I'm too picky about it because that shit is permanent. So I want to make sure like somebody's like, oh, you should get your mom's name. It's like, all right, so what font? How's it gonna look?
Yeah, that's,
like, it's so much that goes
that's
into
you know that's when I did not expect getting a tattoo was gonna be so hard, but then until I went and tried to get one, and then like I was like, yeah, I want this. I wanted to say this, and he was like, all right, what font? I was like.
You want shadows or you want shit? What do you want?
He was like, you don't know what font you want? I was like, no.
I thought I just asked for it. I thought it was like a number one, and then you just
So what would
number one and a side.
Mo went to Microsoft Word and got all the fonts out, and then he was like, all right, do you want this one? This one?
He keeps going.
This one?
So
Yeah, they
number
got-
35. You want
They really
this
do like
one?
200 fonts.
They do.
Now I was just getting to all the emoji ones or the weird ones that nobody looks at. The Halloween
I
ones.
was like, you know how like I don't know if you ever. My mom's car. If I got like someone's name with an emoji, if y'all text me, it'll come up like for Mark, I have a brother, and then like a black guy. So like if Mark were to text me, it'll be like brother and some symbols. I should get like the symbols that stand for the emoji and let people figure it out, like coding or some shit. People won't be like, yo, it's the eggplant emoji with the water drip.
Have you seen that NBA player who has emojis tattooed on his arm?
Nah,
Yeah, he has like a whole bunch of tattoos. Like,
that's some dumb shit. Who doesn't do that?
I think it was Kelly Oubre. I could be wrong.
Whoever is his friend, they just friends. Because if one of y'all niggas would have come up to me and be like, bro, I'm thinking about getting the kissy face emoji on my fucking bicep. I'm like, you are retarded.
He got
Like,
some nice tattoos.
surprise, guys.
Let me stand up.
So, whole first edition of emojis from.
The OG, like when they first came out.
I got the original YouTube app, John.
Oh, shit. That I can stand by. That John. Nobody knows. Everybody forgot about that shit.
Yeah, whatever. There's something that's that.
I might get Blockbuster tatted on me. That's the OG shit.
I remember, was it the tattoo? Like people used to get like elephants like over their belly button, so it'd be like their dick is the trunk.
Stop.
Those are the people who got like micro penises. Like they feel the need to make that shit.
Well, I have a load of this.
So guys,
Oh, that's
since Victor
nice.
knows my secret,
Or like what else? Then there's the people who's like, or the girls who have like insert here over their vaginas,
I was thinking about that too. Thinking about getting it for myself.
or like the tramp stamps. Or like you ever seen like strippers that they have like the butterfly on their asses, so when they shake their ass it like flaps.
It's a stereotype, okay? I know a couple strippers myself. So no.
What's the one John you always talk about?
7?
This girl's 7.
7, baby. I miss you.
Alright.
Anyway, yeah. And then there's like, all. What about you, Mark? You
Part of the heart.
see yourself getting tattoos in the near future?
Oh yes, I see myself getting a lot of tattoos, just not like a lot, like sleeves, but I do
That's
see
what you
myself-
say, but once you get one tattoo, people be getting loaded up.
Trust me,
People be like, they get like
They
a
do
smiley
say
face
they do
and-
say it's like an addiction, like once, cause like an addiction to the needle. Once you get like your first tat, it's gonna be like,
There are people like I see like people will post when they get their tattoos and they're like, oh, this is number 16, but they don't look like they want any tattoos at all. Like, what
I'll tell you this: when I get my tattoo, and y'all see me doing some dumb shit like yo, just chilling at the crib, smack me, cause you already like you. I hate that shit with a passion. I hate when people do that shit. Like, all right, you gotta get tat, relax.
It'd be some unnecessary shit like this. Somebody gets a ripped tattoos, like, just chilling at the crib.
And it's like there's people that like will never post a picture with their shirt on, but as soon as they get that tat right here.
I showed
Back in the day, remember how like that shit was so popular? Everybody got the tats right here in Philly. Like
around their neck.
all of a
chain.
sudden they want to wear short sleeves all the time, or like no sleeves shirts all the time.
everybody always wanted to get the wife beaters and just because it like had the little
The rosary.
view,
Summer, right in the summer.
the
That's all
Philly
they
sky,
wore. That's all they wore.
the Philly skyline.
Like,
And then when they saw that Philly added new buildings, they're like, oh, what the fuck?
I think I could fit that somewhere in here.
Yo, bro, Cody Mans up, bro. We gotta get at the Comcast building. Yeah, Philly just added a new skyscraper.
What movie was it that somebody got tattoos of like eyeballs like over their eyelids, so when they fell asleep it looked like they were awake?
I do remember a movie where someone painted eyeballs, but I don't remember a tattoo though. I forget what movie that
I
was.
think it was tattoos for sure. But what else? And then the fire ass tattoo, the Philly special, that joint. What? And then there's a lot of tough ass tattoos you see out there, but it's like, damn, now I can't get it. Cause like, what if you run into that one bull one day, like like the one tattoo is like with Jesus on the cross, but it extends his wrist into like his actual hand. Like that's tough. You ever seen that before?
No.
Really?
That sounds tough.
Really? Hold up,
Yeah.
I gotta show you this. I feel like you have. There's no way.
I probably did, but I don't remember. But I feel like I remember a tattoo like that. I remember I asked someone,
100%, so.
like,
I, for one, would also get an animal tattooed on me. Be a wolf.
Black Panther?
Maybe that too.
That's not a wolf.
Probably that too.
I don't know, forensic
But then no one will ever
Physical?
tell me. No one will ever tell me that I will have the powers to destroy.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Has it been before? Or?
Mm-mm.
Really? That was crazy. But
Yeah.
your wolf.
Yeah. Somewhere in the back of like my shoulder blade. Okay.
Everything alright? There's a brick wall there, Quinn. There's no plugs.
No, you're right. Oh. I do want to pause.
Yeah. And then.
Oh, let's I can do it here.
Mm-hmm.
For you. This is for you.
Thank you, sir. Is that the Univision brand? You see that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, but you got something to say about my fucking equipment, man.
I always got jokes, Quinn. That's what we here for.
It do look like Univision though.
Oh shit.
What was that?
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say was like text, like I don't know, like a lot of like yeah, it's
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
you know,
It's crazy.
So, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, but yeah. All right, now I'm scared to talk. I fucked up so many times. It's not gonna be good.
But yeah.
So yeah, you know, like
Oh my god. Yeah, so tattoos,
you know,
Talk. You know what you were gonna say, just say it.
you know.
It's really getting me tight. Just go. So.
Oh man, titty milk.
So yeah.
You know.
Bitch.
Stop.
Damn.
Stop.
Alright, can you
Tattoos though.
Get it out.
Seriously. Gotta really think about it. You know, because if you don't,
No regrets, Quinn.
I'm sorry, bro.
No
And
regrets.
you know what? People be like, oh, if I don't like it, I can just get the laser removal. You know that shit hurts, right?
That
Like
shit
that's worse than a tattoo. Like,
And it's like multiple times you like it's like
yeah, it's not one session. Like it doesn't like you literally, and then depending on how big it is, you have to go multiple sessions.
like a full back joint. And you know it doesn't like you know what removes it though? It's like it doesn't burn it like you shit it out.
Really?
Yeah, it goes through your system. Like you shit out the tattoo basically. I'm
Did
dead.
you see my tat with a fucking?
Mom
you
was
see my
my wire.
Yo, that's wild.
I mean, yeah, but it's like
You know which one? You know what I always wanted to get? That ECW barbed wire shit. Like I used to think that was so tough.
Mhm.
So when I was a kid, I was like, oh, I want that.
you get me tight. Like when like white people get tribal tattoos. It's like
That is something I did want
what
to.
tribe are you a part of?
That is something that I thought was cool, like the Samoans and
what tribe were you part of? A tribe called Quest.
oh.
Pop crew.
I know what it is. I just didn't. I heard Conquest, so I was
Yeah.
like, Conquest? What?
So yeah.
So yeah. But no, like, I always like thought the Samoans and shit were tough as fuck. Like, what's his boy name from UFC?
Umaga.
Not WWE.
From the
UFC.
UFC Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt. Why did I keep. You know what kept coming to my head? Mark Henry. I was like, that's not his name. Yeah, that's the WWE. But, Mark Hunt. I do want a silly tattoo though, like, cause like I'm young. I feel like we should, like, as bros,
Get matching
like,
tattoos. That'd be so
No.
fucking lit, bro.
That is what I thought. But someone obviously thinks it's fucking stupid.
We should all get Andy on our bottom of our foot.
Ew, it's gonna hurt, dog.
Fucking Toy Story.
I'm be like,
I'm
this.
always
let me
thinking the
walk.
bottom of my foot dirty. Oh wait, hold on there.
I'm gonna get made in China on the bottom of my foot.
Yo, you know how tough it would be? We should just like get a Sharpie though,
But
like
that tickles.
Andy on the bottom of our shoes. That way someone like these freaks out when they see our
Just
bottom.
gotta go inside the store
Seriously,
and then just drop dead. Hopefully someone sees the bottom of their foot.
as soon as you see someone come down the aisle, we just drop, and then they be like, "Why did they drop?" And like someone just points out, like, "Yo, they say Andy." What does this mean?
Yeah. Or like people go like if one of us got like some Asian characters, like, or some girls are getting like Arabic shit now, and they're like, nah.
Oh.
It just kind of looks weird.
They're like, you know what? I've done henna. I think I can do a tattoo.
It's like you getting like the Italian flag on you. It's like that doesn't make sense. Like,
I was gonna say something. Oh, you remember that game Yakuza?
yeah.
I had Yakuza 3 for PlayStation 2. I thought that game was so amazing. And like the tat he had of the dragon on him, I was like, oh my dad. Like as a kid, I had so many ideas because I always loved tattoos. So I was like, I always like looked at my dad and saw he had tats. But he's not like, he doesn't have like a bunch of tattoos. He just had like the 1, 2, 3, and then the Reaper. So I think 4 altogether. But like, I don't know, I just really like tattoos as a kid. And every time I saw something cool, I was just like, I want that. I want it as a tat.
Yeah. But I just don't like the idea of like copying somebody else's tat.
That's the thing too. It's like I look online for tattoos normally, but like I don't want what someone else has
You
already.
just have to like make it your own, bitch.
Yeah, and like, cause I really wanted a Star Wars tattoo, and then like some guy came into the barber shop when I was working there, and he had like the lightsaber on his arm. And I was like, that's fucking tough.
What
And I was like,
one day I was at GameStop and I was buying Portal, and like it was like years after it came out, and I was like, because I think I lost my copy or something happened. I went to go buy it, and he's like, yeah, it's a good ass game, whatever. I was like, yeah, I know, like I've played it before. I just wanted to grab it again, and then he was like, yeah, he's like, I love it so much, and he like put his leg on the counter and lifted his jeans up, and he had the Portal logo like on his calf, and he was white, so he had all the coloring right. It actually looked tough.
damn.
That's another one I gotta get. I'm getting like all the like what I think about tattoos is getting all the stuff that like had an impact in someone in my
You're gonna have the
life.
most random collage of shit.
Not mad.
You're gonna be at the pool where it's like, he got fucking.
I think that would be tough though to make like a combination of all the games we ever played and like the best games we ever played, the games that mean the most to us, and like combine them. Like you know how like they got the collages of Cartoon Network and all the old 2000 Cartoon Network.
You know what I picture it as? Like, you know the Smash cover where they have all the characters like all groups? It'd be cool to do something like that.
That would be tough. You know what I'm picturing right now? Like all of them fighting. Like you see Link like doing that, and
Yeah,
then
don't
like,
fucking take that's out.
bro, that would be worth it though. Like the whole Smash John.
Yeah, what I'm saying something like that, but just whatever, all the games that you like,
And
whatever.
then you just get like Ness going like,
Yeah, because you got like Nathan Drake and then just like Tomb Raider,
right, like all the fucking naughty dog games. There we go.
Last of Us, and you have like
Dog, that'd be so tough.
Anything you ever played, like you fuck with.
For real. Like you really like I would not think about Last of Us tat because you don't know how hard I cried. Yo, like I was like when the bull.
I thought you started crying. Yeah, I heard that sniffle.
And when the bull almost raped Ellie, I was like, don't you dare.
Don't you dare! Don't you touch her! Don't you touch her! Yeah, what else? Fucking my man's would have like Naruto, all this random assortment.
I was doing Naruto, Overwatch, freaking Portal.
And it's like you don't want to like.
Star Wars.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say that I really did forget about getting names. I remember my teacher told me, remember Miss Cooker, she has tats, like a lot of tats. And I was telling her, I was like, oh, I want to get my grandma's name, my mom's name. She's like, all right, but like, instead of getting a name, which everybody does, she's like, why don't you get something that represents them? And I was like, oh, shit.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But yeah, like, I was just like, damn. And I was like, I remember my grandma loves horses. And I was like, yo, I'll get a horse on me.
Like
Like,
get their faces.
that's tricky though. Because like, I would do that, but I would have to have a lot of faith in that artist. Like,
Yeah, I mean you do your research.
yeah,
You don't get it with anybody.
Because you know what
That's
scared me, bro?
that's-
Because I used to watch the Masters Inc. a lot because of the barbershop. I actually put fear in my heart. Like, them niggas.
I know, but the one thing with what you're saying is like you gotta do like with a tattoo. Like again, it's permanent. So I don't like. I would really like if I really wanted a tattoo, I would drop whatever money just to make sure it comes out like.
Oh my God. Wow. I mean, we were gonna Victor was saying, what did you say before it stopped?
Oh my God.
That looks like
That's
a
like pen.
Wow.
Maybe it's not finished.
I don't even want him to
Still look
finish.
like it looks like a clone of what it was supposed to be.
Why don't you save that so you can put it up later? Why don't you save
Are we
it?
gonna talk about it? No.
Stillers? Stirs? Why is it 3 years?
Spears.
You know my sister's.
That's what the-
My sister went to go get a tat and save that one because I'm talking about it. Save that one because I'm
I
talking
don't
about it.
know.
Just save it so you don't have to like just get. My sister wanted to get a tat like. You gonna put it up?
Yes.
Like, my sister's tat ended up looking like that. Because she's a singer.
Ah.
Hey, she's a singer. So she was gonna get a music note on her abdomen. But like, once the bull started doing it, like, she couldn't take the pain. So she started socking him in his head. Like, she was like, stop. Like, she tried to tell him to stop, but he wouldn't. He was like, just hold on. Like, it's about to be done real quick. It's just a little, like, he started it. All he had to do was just like, finish it, the coloring and all that. She's like, no, stop. He was like, I'm almost done. It's not gonna be finished. So she started hitting him on top of the head, and then he like stopped. And yeah, just look. She still has it to this day. A really shitty tattoo music note.
Can't see that.
Oh my god, why would anyone get that?
The fucking human centipede diagram. Ew.
Okay.
That's that shit you get where your friends bet you to get a tattoo, man.
What is that?
Take shit in your urinal.
The Joker, but like, is it?
But is it though?
You only life once. Alright, so we were trying to make fun of tattoos.
There's so many.
Yeah, it's just, anyway. But yeah, and then like people who get like, again, who don't care and they just go on Tumblr and get any tattoo.
That's another thing. Alright, like, understand you want to be hip.
Make it your own though, like just don't get the same fucking
Yeah, 'cause-
tattoo between your titties with the nice little design. Like, come on now.
Everyone's getting the same exact tattoos they see on Tumblr, and it's like, come on. Like, I mean, you know, that's you though. It's your body, get whatever the fuck you want on it, but I'm just saying.
You know what I really fuck
honestly.
with a lot? When like people with like with really lighter skin, when they get tattoos and they like really go in with the colors.
You heard that?
Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But like when they go in with the colors, like you could really see them vibrate and shit. I fuck with that.
You know, you gotta have a lot of, light skin for that.
So you're saying you can't get
I
it?
feel like any of us
I don't
can
know.
really.
I don't know why I feel like I can't. I just feel like I'm so dark.
You're alright. You can still see, you used to be able to see tattoos on
Like
you.
with you, like you could do that shit. Like you got like some koi fish
Hopefully, y'all
with
can
the
do
crazy
that.
ass colors.
I do remember a lot of people getting the like koi.
That's what I'm saying. Like those tattoos where you can see the colors really well. I fuck with those.
Yeah, remember like a lot of people have like spider web tattoos in their elbow. I forgot what it means, but I looked
And
it up.
they wasn't man enough to get it to get the ink
Oh,
on here. That shit
yeah.
probably kill them.
But a lot of people get the teardrop on your face.
Ice cream cone, iconic man. You gotta get that joint.
Who's that, Lil Peep?
No.
Lil Xan?
No.
Who's that? Fucking Gucci mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me. I was like, wait, ice cream cone.
I feel like you already were thinking. You just started saying that.
You making fun of any new rapper? Lil Xan, Lil Peep.
No, Lil
Is that what
Xan
it
has
is?
tats on his face, right? Lil Xan looks like the bull who does those videos, who did the videos on Vine where he's like, I'm Jared, I'm 19, I never fucking learned how to
Lil
read.
Xan has like the Z's, like the like falling asleep type joint.
Someone
He
killed
has something
69.
else,
Like, I don't.
69.
Can someone kill him, please?
69.
You just see the live that he did?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
he's trying to-
he's like,
he's trying to-
he's like, yo.
Oh,
He was like, I thought it was me.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, yo, this boy really stupid. Like, he's like, hold on, but wait.
Salary 5
He's like-
times.
So manager makes 3 times more.
He kept reading it. He's like, but that don't make no sense.
No,
Like,
no, first of all, he said it like 8 times, and after like the 8th time, he finally was like, you see, that don't make no sense. You see, because how come? He just went quiet.
he was like, wait, you just multiply. He got it. I was like, all right, at least you got it.
He got it, but
He's like,
It took too long, but he got it.
he's like, hold on.
But,
He did like, this boy gonna fail.
I was just trying to look at the comments.
yeah, it's funny.
Nobody was
Like-
man enough to say shit.
But who?
Give him
Like,
an
how old is he? How old is?
No, but it was just funny because like no one was like.
How old is
shit.
Tekashi 69?
6'9".
Let's see. Here's what
Let's
I found
see.
on the web for how long
Tekashi
this
69.
69.
You
Okay,
good?
no, it's not. Not giving me a.
Yeah, so
But like, who let this young
Skittles.
man? First off, dye his hair like a rainbow. Taste the rainbow. And then who let him get 69 tatted on him 69 times?
He got it 69 times?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I just know. I know he had the one John was like, we're big as shit.
No, I'm fucking shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like,
Makes sense, though,
I
right?
feel like I would have heard that.
No, but seriously, who let him get 69? Like every tattoo is 69. I'm gonna go.
I feel like
Wow.
there should be like I mean, I feel like
That was such me.
because you know how like bartenders is like they're only allowed like after a certain point you're supposed to cut them off.
Cut 'em-
A tattoo
like, I feel
artist
like a
should be
tattoo-
no, you should not get
Nah,
this.
nah.
Like I can't do this.
Like, nah.
I'm sorry. Alright, shit, we should probably just. Alright, so we didn't get to what we wanted to do, but fuck it, we actually had a good conversation about
That
tattoos.
shit just, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about 6ix9ine, the fact that he has that shit like right on his fucking,
Sticky
that shit must fucking hurt. But, you know.
What gives me the chills? Like,
Quinn, where can they find you?
on Christian, ChristianMingle.com and FarmersOnly.com. Under Corn on the Cob, slap
Do
one out.
you feel like they get mad if you're not a farmer and you're on there? It's like,
They're
what are you
like,
doing here?
how many acres do you have? Like you have to have like a certain amount of
I
acres to
got a
be
backyard.
considered a farmer. You'd be like, well, I have a garden window.
So tell me about your cows. I don't have any. What the fuck?
You don't got no cows, my guy?
What livestock do you have, sir? I got a dog.
What does he bring the food to the chickens?
What chickens?
I don't have
I mean,
chickens.
my uncle has. I'm Puerto Rican, so like, my uncle got like two.
It's like, I got a dog. What, does that dog help you herd the cows? More like
Sure,
eat my
let's go with
trash. More like
More
eat
like
my
I try to
trash.
clean after that nigga.
Q, etc.
Cute as hell.
Marky Mark.
And then you can
Instagram, Twitter.
find me on Instagram and Twitter, Victor__. Same thing for etc. is real, etc. And then the email is real.etc@gmail.com. Love you guys. See you next week. If you guys have any tattoos that you guys like to show us, comment below. So nobody will do that. But love you guys. See you next
What
week.
tattoo
Bye.
do you want?
Mm.
Between that beach.
Ooh.
Can you not call our fans bitches? We're gonna get ETC tattoos, guys. It's stamped. Whatever.
Stamped. I hate when people say that shit now. Okay, well, end it.
This episode is stamped. Love you guys. See you next week.